So the new gravity update finally dropped in Blox Fruits, and into this video I'm going to be going from a noob to a pro in one video. Black and White, if we can hit 1000 likes in this video, I'll get to max level by only using gravity. But before we get started with the video, I'm currently working on a game called Anime Souls. Anime Souls is basically like Blox Fruit, but with every anime. Animes like One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. Make sure to join the Discord server down below for more information, and let's now get started with the video. Okay, the update is now here. I woke up like 3 minutes ago, black and white. We now have to wait for Nikraza, and what is this? Oh my god. Yo, Nikraza, could you like just give me the thing? I'm just, oh bro, what am I watching? Okay, black and white. Let's now go over here to shop, over here, and we now can get gravity, right over here, permanent gravity. Oh my god. How do I get gravity again? It's like right over here. I don't know what's happening on Nikraza's account. I can't really tell. Black and white. Let's now test his ability out. Do this singularity, and oh my god, beautiful. If I do that, a lot of things happening. I don't know what's happening. Black and white. Let me just pull out the codes. Okay, I believe Nicolas will just give me something else also, apparently. Black and white. Well, I wait. Let me just go over here. I'll add my main account, and let's now go to the final island of the map, which is Fountain, right over here. And it's now time to grind some easy levels. Let me just pull up my main account right over here. Make them one hit. Okay, they are now one hit. Let me just pull out a code right over here. Lost admin 1. And it didn't work. Oh my god. Maybe like this. Nope. Code could like work, please. Come on now. Don't be like this. Oh my. This game might be throwing right now. Okay, this should work, right? Nope. What about this? Okay, it worked. Say less. Let's now get the level. Add again thing. Oh my. And this HP resetted. Come on now, game. Okay. We just gotta make sure we don't die. And we can now get a level very soon. Come on, anytime now. This fruit is very interesting. I want to see if it's actually good for grinding, but currently I do -3 damage, which is not helping. Game, let me just quickly kill you. Come on now. You are one hit, bro. Okay, finally we now have some exp. Let's now go everything in Blox Fruits, and this should be a lot more easier. Okay, a lot more stat points. Let me just do this. Okay, a lot of exp. Yo, chillax game. I can't hear myself. Just like chillax game. And hardest part over here, just killing one more NPC. Okay, this should be a lot easier now. Since we have a lot of points into Blox Fruits, we currently have 43 mastery. So yeah, what I'm doing currently is taking a bit too long, but we're fine currently. We need to be doing this until we're level, I believe it's like 75 or 90. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been too long ago since I last did a 1 to max, but this should be very easy. We now have the next build called Shooting Star, and I believe I can ride a meteor. Let me just do this. Nope, it bro. Okay, down and then F. Nope, it didn't work. Oh yeah, I can just sit over here now. This is straight up mental. I don't take any energy also. So honestly, this is kind of broken. And I can move around also. Destroy. And Yerm. Let's not farm this quest until we're level 90, which should not be that hard. The more I use this fruit, the more I am finding out that this fruit is purely for PvP. I mean, it is called the Beast Killer for a reason. Mostly this build right over here, you can just shoot down a meteor whenever you feel like it. I only can do one right now, but like, you gotta do something to actually shoot down more meteors. Anyways, enough yapping. We are currently level 64. When you get to 90, I'm yapping a lot for no reason. Like anyways, let's now get to that level. Okay, after this kill, we will now be level 90. And we are now level 90. Let me just do my stats. Might as well. 300 straight up Blox Fruit, say less. So yeah, let me just pull out Portal in my main account. And we can now go on to the next island, which is Frozen Village. I just gotta find it. I'm legally blind. Right over here. Okay, we are not here. First thing first, we gotta talk to Riley, and we gotta get aura for the more damage. Actually, this does not even help. Let me just do like double jump, might as well. And let's go up here. Okay, we now have to farm the snow bandits until level 90, so we can go on to the next quest, which is the snowmans, I believe. I should have gone to the middle town to get the slingshot, so it's so much easier, but it's kind of too late-ish. And the knockback, oh my. I knew the knockback would be mental. That's the main reason why I don't like this fruit currently, the knockback. And could it like not go to my main account? Come on now. I'm trying to kill you. Please do not lick my toes. I am missing one, of course. Where's the last one? He is like somewhere over here. Yup, right over here. He healed up. Oh, perfect. So this is gonna be cancer. I might need to actually just go back and get to level 105 on my own like that. It might be the best way. I'm just currently trying to not sleep right now. Even though the bed looks so comfy right now. That's not the point. We need to lock in. Okay, we are now done with that quest. That quest was decently hard, not going to lie to you. Let me just actually just go to Middletown and get the slingshot. So it's so much easier. Middletown right over here. Talk to this bro right over here. Weapon dealer and get the slingshot. After that, go over here and actually equip it. And let's now go back. And yeah, it's now time to get to level 105. And please don't kiss me. Oh my. I almost died. Like it was just now time to lock in on grinding. And now we can find straight up 4 abandons. Of course, perfect game. This can take 3 days. But yeah, gravity so far is decently easy. It's not even that bad. But like I can't find these NPCs. They're not here. They sort of disappeared. So we only have to do 4 for now. But like yeah, I believe after this quest, I should be level 100. I think anyways. If math is mathing, which is the hardest part. So let's just find that out real quick. Okay, we should now be level 100, right? And we are not level 100. I lied. Let me just do one more quest. And we can now move on to the next quest, which is the snowmans. Let me just actually get to level 100 real quick. Like yeah, so far gravity is just gravitating. We are very close for the next ability, which is orbitable incantation. I believe that's the name is. I'm very bad with names. I woke up like 20 minutes ago at this point, and I'm trying to get to max level like this. I am cooked. Okay, we are now level 100. Let's now go on to the next quest, which was the snowman, like I was yapping about. And they are now up here. It's gonna be sort of cancer, of course, since they are super spread out. But we got this. Let me just do this. And it's now time to grind some levels. Okay, from the showcase, I believe if I go right up here and then use ability, it should knock them down. Yep. And I just died, of course. Let me just get back up and do this. Oh, bro, this is super annoying. I don't like this ability, even though if it's broken. But like we are now level 105. We have 35 seconds to actually defeat the boss. So let me just do some damage to the boss really quick. Please let me go up. 15 seconds. Okay, we did some damage to the boss. And let me just look all the way up here really quick. And somehow the boss will be dead very soon. Oh my god. Sorcery, the boss died. Black anyways, it is now time to farm the Yeti boss until level 130 for the next boss. Let's now start boss farming. Okay, I believe after I hit this boss, this should, I think, get to level 130, which is the next level requirement for the next boss, which is Chief Warden. Let me just wait for the boss to actually die. Come on now. And the boss is now dead, right? Yep. We're now level 130. Let's now go on to the next island, which is the Marine Fortress. Let me just first go to my VIP. Okay, we are now at my VIP. Let's now move on to the next island, which is Marine Fortress, right over here. But first, let me just do this. Actually fly and go over here to this exact HUD so we can get something very secret, I believe ish, not really. The black cape. It will make me get 100 more HP, 100 more energy, and 5% more damage to everything, which is pretty broken. Lucky yeah, this boss should be light work. I am very close to getting my next ability, and I need it very soon. Like so far, this fruit is pretty OP. I'm just chucking meteors and hoping for the best. Please don't attack me. Oh my. I just almost got licked, and this is all I gotta do. Got tier gameplay, like a little bit too good of a gameplay right over here, and we are now done. Okay, we now have to farm the Chief Warden. I believe that's his name, right? Let me just find that part out. Yep, Vice Admiral until level 220 for the next island, which is prison. So short term, I'll be back in like 30 minutes. And I completely just forgot right over here to shop. I now can get 2 times mastery, so the mastery farm will be a lot more easier. I believe in like 3 more bosses after I kill this guy. I should get my next ability, so I'm ready for that. But like anyways, let's now keep going with the grinding. Okay, we now have the next ability, the orbital chain. Let's now use this ability and let's see how it works. Oh my, what is it? Oh, bro, I remember this. This is straight up Dragon V2, and I almost died right there. Like anyways, a Dragon V2 is crazy. I really do not know why they added that. But either way, this is gonna be so broken. I died. Never mind, I lied. This is not going to be broken. Let me just quickly go back. I'm straight water farming right over here. Like anyways, let's now defeat the boss. And we are now done. And the boss was very light work, of course. We are now level 150. We need to get 50 more levels. I'll be back when the time comes. Okay, after this quest, I should now be level 220. We can now go on to the next island, which is the prison. Let me just quickly defeat this boss. And bro, the orbital chain, so loud, but like it's so broken. I cannot tell if it's like a full AoE or if it's like dragon. That's the hardest part. But like anyways, let's now go to my main account and let's now go to the prison right over here. And now we have to farm the chief warden until level 230 to fight the chief warden. Now I believe this quest will be very easy, of course. I almost died. Please help me. Might need to upgrade stamina very soon. But like anyways, this is very easy so far. Because I'm just clicking one thing. I just gotta do this. I'm done. Let me just turn this on also. Counter. Now I can see the damage. I can see which is the best way to do this. Say, oh, 100 more damage right there. So the meteor is just too good, basically. Okay, we are now done with the boss. It is now time to get to level 130 for the next boss, which is the chief warden. Okay, after I defeat this boss one more time, I believe I can now fight the chief warden. I think so anyways, and I'm about to die. Oh my. I really need stamina. Let me just do this. Let me just get like 49. Should be good enough until second C. And yeah, let me just get to level 130 really quick. This will just take a little bit. And the damage output is crazy. I do so much damage already. Black and News, we are now level 231. We can now fight the chief warden. And this boss should be also very easy. I just got put into the corner and that's it. The corner game is real. Pause. And yeah, the boss is now dead. We now have to farm the warden and chief warden until level 240 for the final boss over here, which is Swan. Okay, the boss is now very close to death. Come on now. Okay, we are now done. We are now level 240 and we can fight Swan, but like he is now here. Let me just find Swan real quick. Okay, Swan here. He is here. Say less. We have 45 seconds to defeat the boss. So we got lock in here. Swan has two different abilities, which is close range and long range. So we just got to do good damage and he should be dead. That's the close range right there. And I just got one shot, of course. Let me just get more damage. And this should be a lot more easier. 8 seconds. I got lock in. Can we defeat the boss in 8 seconds? 4 seconds? Oh, and I lost. No, the boss is so low. No, this game is rigged right there. Black anyways, we can now use our third 2 times XP. And now we need to farm Chief Warden, Warden, and Swan until level 350 for the next island. So basically 100 levels. This will take a bit. It will probably take like 1-2 times XP. And yeah, I'll be back when the time comes. In like 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Who knows at the point. Okay, after this quest, we will now be level 350. We can now go on to the next island, which is the volcano. And so far this fruit is so broken. All I gotta do is just put them into the corner, pause, and just tap them. Pause. I don't know what that means. But like, we are now done. Let's now go back to the VIP. We're now at the VIP. Let me just ally him. And let's now do the Saber quest line so we can actually have observations so we don't actually die from the next boss. To do the Saber quest line, we have to go to, I believe it is jungle, right? But before I do the quest line, let me just go over here to Ziolas. And can we get a good fruit? We need 1 million value. We cannot get a 1 million value fruit, of course. Like it was, let's now do the 5 buttons. Which one is there over there? One is here. One is up here. Can I just click it if I'm up here? I can click to say less. The next one is right over here, number 4. Click this, click. It's not clicking, of course. And then finally, the last one is right over here. And we now have clicked all the 5 buttons. Let's now go to the middle of the island. Go down here and get the torch game. Come on, just come me. Okay, thank you very much. Let's now get the torch. This is a straight up riddle. That's too much reading. Let's now go back to my main account, which is near Ziolas, right over here. And now we have to go to desert, I believe. And then after we're at desert, go inside over here and then burn this leaf. Full moon, okay, I don't really care about that. I'm very tired. I'm trying to go to bed, black anyways. Let's not get the chalice or the cup, and then now go back to my main account. And then we now have to go to the frozen village right over here, get the water droplet right over here, build this up. But first, before I actually finish the quest, let me just go over here to Rayleigh and get every ability. Might as well. I don't really need all these abilities, but like, it's a thought that count. Let's now activate hockey. Go over here and yo, wait, what? That flash up looks pretty sick. Black anyways, go inside of here and talk to the sick man. We can after we heal him, go back to my main account. And now we have to go to the boogeyman island right over here. And now talk to the rich man right over here. Yes, I don't care about the yappage. Fly. And let's now fight the mob leader, which is right over there in this remote island. He should be very easy to actually defeat. But like, while we're flying, I want to test out the X ability. Is it like dragon or is it just full AoE? It is, yo, it is like dragon. So this is pretty broken. Now I just gotta wait for the boss to die. The boss is now dead. Let's now go back to the rich man. Okay, we are now back. Talk to the rich man and we should get a relic, right? Yep. And now let's go back to the jungle right over here. And now we have to defeat Saber. which should be very easy. I'm just gonna abuse them. I don't know what that means. And oh my god, my ears is breaking. Please help me. This is not healthy. Breaking eardrums. And I am dead. We do not talk about that. I think a boss is killed for no reason. Oh my god, the Saber boss just died somehow. So surprising, Block. Anyways, let's now go back to my main account. And now we have to go to Upper Sky right over here. And then after we're here, we have to talk to God D Usopp and get Ultra Instinct for $750,000. We now have Ultra Instinct. Now finally we can go on to the next island, which is the volcano. And I misclick, of course. Attempt 2. Okay, let's now go over here to the volcano right over here. And we can now fight the Magma Admiral until level 425, I believe, right? I think anyways. This should be very easy, and I can go down, of course. Let's now defeat this boss. I can't see anything from my straight observation, and I am dead. Perfect. Honestly, I might need to pull out a bird for no specific reason. I think the boss will die for no reason again. And oh my god, the boss died for no reason. I'm so happy. Block anyways. I'll be back when we're at level 425 for the next island. Unless if something important happens, which will be very unlikely. Like, yeah, I'll be back in like an hour. Okay, bro. This game is taking too much work. I don't want to do this no more. I mean, the grinding is not even that bad so far with straight up gravity. I just gotta click while moving just to straight up run around them. But like, wait, what? How did I even just do that? Wait, what? I don't know how I just summoned like 14 meteors. Trying to find that part out right now. What? I just did it. But like, anyways, the grind is very easy so far. But like, I just don't do enough damage. The click is not good enough. And from what I understand, gravity has like a awaken feature-ish in the second sea, which sounds pretty annoying right now. I could just probably pull it out from the pictures I've seen. You need straight radioactive material, and if you guys have played this game before, radioactive material is the most annoying thing in the game for some reason. They need to add like an easier way to do it, and I just died, of course. Let me just actually just defeat this boss real quick and then just pull out the picture. And also from a fourth hand gatherer. Yes, a fourth hand. Apparently you might need straight up Levy Heart just to get the cutscene for the V ability, which sounds so annoying. I'm not doing that. I can promise you that if I do a 1 to max. Actually, I kind of have to, but like, I am not doing that. That's way too much work. Like, knows we need to get like 50 more levels so we can go to the next island. Like, enough complaining. So far, the fruit is not even that bad in total anyways. Just forget everything I just said at the start when I said this fruit is pretty mid. The main thing I don't like about this fruit is, let me just use this. I misclick. I'm sorry. Just do this. I cannot go up and then go down of this straight up like a barrier. It's super annoying. They need to fix that. But like, anyways, the first ability is pretty good. I like it. And then after that, the next ability, the orbital chain, is basically so broken. It is very unfair. It's basically Dragon X move again, or C move. I don't know the abilities anymore. But anyways, I believe at the end of my Z ability, there's like a small opening where they can actually just hit me, which is not it. I don't know if that's true. Like at the very end, that exact part. Apparently you can actually just hit the person, which sounds very annoying. But excluding the barrier factor, this fruit is pretty broken. I get why it is called the beast killer or something like that. I don't know the name or the title, but the X ability does so much damage. I really want to learn how to summon like 14 meteors. I'm still trying to find that part out. I want to summon 14 meteors. Not gonna lie, I believe they should have added like a infinity-ish, like how Gojo has it. The closer they are, the slower they move. That sounds broken, but like, game is game, come on now. And I believe my F ability has like infinite range if I just tap it, right? It seemed like I have infinite range, but first let me just not die to the, never mind, I lied. Let me just use this shooting star ability real quick. Tap this and look at this. The range is mental. What is that? Oh my. You can basically just snipe people at this point. And of course I need more energy. It takes 10 energy per ability from tapping, which is a lot. And purely from a bounty hunter perspective, the knockback is crazy. I don't like it, and I'm hoping to see ability. Do I even attempt to say that word? I'm pretty sure I know it. I believe it's like gravitational prison. I think that's the word. I don't know. But like, yeah, I'm hoping that abilities don't have that big of a straight knockback, because like it seemed pretty cancerous so far. But like, enough yapping. Let's not get to level 425. We need like a little bit more boss kills. I believe around like 450 or 475. That should be the level where I get my next ability, the gravitational prison. I have high hopes from this, mainly because the next ability is straight up broken. And I'm hoping there's not too much knockbacks, because like if there's a lot of knockback, I don't think this fruit is actually like functional. ish to actually grind some levels. Black and Wish, enough yapping. Let's now get to level 425. Okay, I believe after this quest, I should be level 425. I think anyways. So let's see this. And so far, I'm just bullying this boss. I just pull out my shooting star and I basically just fly all around. Never mind, I lied. Attempt 2. Let me just wait for the cooldown. Do this. And now let's get farming. All I gotta just do is just click my abilities and that's basically it. The bullying go crazy. And now I should be level 425, right? Unless if I'm complete cheeks. No, oh my god. I need to do one more quest. Let me just quickly do that. Okay, now it should be the final quest. Let me just quickly defeat the boss, which is pretty easy, not going to lie to you. And we do a lot of damage, god dang. I mean, I am just straight up maxing out my damage. Look at this. Just everything on damage and 50 on melee. That's basically it. It is the best way to get levels. Just have a broken fruit. Block in with we are now level 426. We can now move on to the next quest, which is underwater. Let me just quickly go to my VIP. We are now back at the VIP. Let me just add my main account again. And now let's go on to underwater city right over here. But before I do anything, let me just get out this underwater city so my spawn point can actually save. Let me just do my stats and let's now go back to fight the boss. I believe it is the Fishman Lord. We're getting very close on getting my next ability also, which is pretty nice. And oh my ear just broke. The teleporting. Lucky noise. We have negative energy of course, but the boss should be pretty easy. I just gotta make sure I don't get hit by that trident and I will be fine. Okay, the boss is now on the second form. He is pretty light work. I just got stand behind this and that is basically it. Bro, the bullying on bosses go crazy. I love this game and my ears is breaking. Like yeah, the boss is very easy. We just got like 4 levels and we'll be farming this boss until level 500 for the next island, which is Upper Sky. And I didn't save. What? This is rigged. Let me just pull. I need to go back to VIP again. Ain't no way. Okay, attempt 2. Let's now go to underwater city right over here. Now go back through the wormhole and now save my spawn. Never mind, I lied. What is this? I don't know what's happening. Okay, let me just get out again. Okay, now save my spawn point game, please. Let me just actually just go over there to straight up Frozen Village and just go back. Actually see works. Now let's go back inside to the wormhole place. And now let's go back again. And we should have our spawn point saved now, I believe. And now it's time to farm. Hopefully my spawn point saved. Okay, game please. Well, my spawn point it what bro whoop. Okay bro, game, can I like just spawn there? I'm losing so much time. What is this? Okay, attempt, I don't know. Let's not go to underwater city right over here. And now let's go back again and let me just actually save my spawn point there. I normally don't like to save my spawn point since at the end at level 700 I need to go back to straight up the middle town, but like we do have portal, so it's kind of fine. Now truly, if my spawn point don't save, this is rigged. Okay, moment of truth. Save spawn point. Nope, bro. What is happening? Why am I always spawning here? I don't like that. This is annoying. That means grinding will be so much more cancerous. We just gotta adapt to that at this point. Let's now start grinding and hopefully I don't die to this boss right now. And I just died to the boss, of course. Perfect. The grind is real. I can tell you this. The grind is real. And I don't like the grind. This is already taking like 3 hours, 4 hours, I don't know. But let's not get to level 500. Okay, we now have 200 mastery on gravity and the boss is not here, of course. Let me just join a different server real quick. Okay, is the boss here? Let's find this part out. My observation is still not strong enough to actually see the boss, so that's kind of bad. The boss is here, say less. Let's now use the gravitational prison. Let's see this ability. Use this. And oh my god, it's wait, that gotta be like hollow purple or something like that, or not hollow purple, reversal blue, or I don't know these words. Like that's straight up Gojo's ability. And how much damage did he even do again? Let me just find this part out. Do this gravitational thingamajiggy and 2,600 damage. That's pretty good, I believe this is good, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. And we now have gotten the trident. Black and we now need to get like 12 more levels for 500. So let's just quickly do that. But first, of course, does the C ability actually help with grinding? Let's find that part out. Let me just do this, and now just do this. Oh my god, my ears broke. Bro, yo, Blox fruits. You have to turn that down. My ears gonna break. Do you see my character shaking right here? My ears is cooked. You need to add like a gain. I can show you how to add a gain. I'm pretty sure I know how to do it. I can help you out. Just turn this down, please. My ears. I'm gonna go death soon, bro. This game wants me to go death at this point. Just game. Turn this down. I might need to mute the game at this point, bro. I'm shaking, bro. I'm cooked. But anyways, let me just turn this off real quick. I'm not trying to lose my eardrums. So far in first C, this fruit is decently good on grinding. The main reason why I say first C, because like they have like negative HP at this point. As soon as we're in third C, we have to use like 4 different abilities just to defeat them. So that's gonna be cancer. But so far the fruit is not even that bad. I'm just hoping the final ability, I don't know what it does at all. It might be the cutscene maybe, but like from what I understand, you can straight up awaken this fruit or something like that. But like I don't really know what awakening even do. It might just make me do like more damage or something like that. And that's basically it. But hopefully the V ability, the asteroid crash, is actually good. Cause like if it's not good, I'm kind of cooked here. But like with enough yapping, let's now get to level 500. Okay, after we killed the Fishman Lord, one more time we will now be level 500. And we can now go on to the next island, which is Upper Sky. And just first defeat the boss. And not going to lie, after we got our C ability, the boss has been pretty easy lately. We be dying sometimes just to like players and that's it. Like yeah, gravity is straight up broken. I mean, it's kind of doing justice to my ear, but like my ears are cooking backwards. Like anyways, enough yapping. Let's now go to my VIP. We are now here at the VIP. Let me just turn this off. Go inside my main account. Where is he? He's at Volcano, of course. The Volcano spawn is straight up glitched. Let me just teleport him. Okay, he is now here. Let's now go to Upper Sky. Right over here. Now I'm hoping after I reset, I spawn at Upper Sky. Game, come on. Let's see this. Will this game be nice to me? It will be nice to me, say less. The boss is not here yet. But like so far, we're currently at level 500. These are my stats so far. 50 melee and everything else in Blox fruits. 1,452 points. God tier straight up stats right now. But like yeah, let me just join the public server real quick so we can fight the boss. We are now here. Let me just get to war. And oh bro, ain't no way. This rat. Black anyways, we now have to whisper quest, or is it whispered? I don't really know. He's doing gun only. I don't know why he's doing it. Black anyways, let's now defeat this boss, which should be very easy. Every like 10 seconds, I believe, he uses gun, his bazooka, which is pretty mid. And I just got one-shotted. Maybe because I was standing still. But either way, the boss should be pretty easy. And my ear just got blessed from that C ability. But I can't really tell if this ability is straight up full AoE or just around me. It's still kind of hard. And I actually see this ability for the first time. It's straight up reversal blue or something like that. Or is it reversal red? I don't know. But like either way, we now need to farm Whisper until level 575 for the next boss, which is in the other side. And the boss should be pretty easy. We are getting very low on 2x XP codes, which might be a problem, but we hopefully got this. And I really need to upgrade straight up my observation by using it more. And it is not full away apparently. It's right up where my mouse is. My 2x XP is about to be gone. I have like 5 codes left, I think, which is not a good thing at all. Normally I can get to third C with all these free 2x XP codes, but who knows at this point with this straight up fruit. And let me just check how much codes we have left. So we're currently on this code right over here. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 codes left. And like I said, normally I can get to third C with all these free 2x XP codes. So short term it might not be possible. We got this hopefully. So yeah, enough yapping. Let's now get to level 575 for the next boss. Okay, I am now level 571. I just realized my mic was muted, so I don't know how long it has been. So let me just go over what has happened so far, I believe. So after we have gotten to level 425, we fought the Fishman Lord until level 500 to actually fight this boss. While we're fighting the Fishman Lord, around level 488, I believe, we got our second ability called Gravitational Prison. And it looks straight up beautiful, like this ability right over here. It looks straight up beautiful right there. Like anyways, we now need to do one more quest so we can become level 575. So let me just do this quest while I'm explaining. And after we got to level 500, we started farming the Whisper boss, which was pretty easy. His gun is straight up just annoying. I just got bad RNG. Lucky after like 20 minutes, we are basically here at level 574. And I got the wrong quest, of course. Why did I just do that? I might just server hop at this point. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just gonna do that real quick. Okay, attempt 2. Let's now kill this boss so we can become level 576 or 7 probably. And we just died. So we can now fight the next boss. And where's the boss, bro? Right over here. And we should now be done, right? Nope, I lied. Let me just kill this. Okay, we can now fight the next boss, which is Thunder God NL. And he's kind of annoying like normal, but he's a lot easier than straight up Whisper or Whisper. I still don't know his name. I should really find out. But like it was my observation, it's kind of still cheeks. Still only have 2 dodges, but like we should be fine. And yeah, so far gravity is just gravitating right now. I don't know what that means. So short term in third sea, every boss will be straight up annoying. I'm not gonna like it. Like it was, we can now farm Thunder God, Anel, and Wiseper until level 625, I believe, for the next quest, which will not be a boss since I want freedom. The main reason why. But like anyways, let me just do my stats. This is currently my stats so far. Still 50 on melee and 1689 on Blox Fruits. I do a lot of damage, I believe, right? Let me just look at this. That's pretty good damage. And yeah, let's now start farming until we're level 625. Okay, I believe after this quest or the next quest, we will now be level 625. After we're level 625, we should now be able to go to the next quest, which is the Gale Pirates, I believe, if I remember. But first, let me just complete the quest. And why attack my main? And do not die, please and thank you. Okay, we just need to do one more quest. And I killed my ult. Perfect. Let's now get the final quest of Upper Sky. Thunder God Anel, you will be dying one more time for the greater good. And it's currently like 4 a.m. So this is kind of cooked. Like anyways, let's now defeat the boss. And the boss is now dead. We cannot go on to the final map of this island, which is the fountain, where we all started. Let's now go to the fountain. At level 1, I came here to get a lot of levels. Now I am back to actually complete this. We will be doing the Gale Pirates until level 700. And I believe this quest is pretty easy. I can just use my C ability and I can just attack everything, right? I do decent damage, which is not that bad, but like it could be a lot better. My stamina is completely cheeks, but like we're fine. Okay, orbital chain. They should do a lot of damage, right? And I just died. Never mind. So this quest might be a little bit harder than I thought, but it is worth it at the end. So yeah, we'll be farming this quest. I believe I already said this, but like we'll be farming this quest until level 700. But like around level 675, I might fight the Saber boss, mainly because I want his straight up glasses. His glasses is one of the best items in the game. So who knows? But like anyways, let's not do the final stretch of this video. Okay, after one more quest, we will now be level 700. So let me just quickly get that level, which should not be that hard. And so far I've been learning this ability a lot, and apparently my C ability, the gravitational prison, you can actually move it around, which was straight up surprising to me. Let me just give you an example very soon. Okay, right over here, if I use C and then just move towards this way, the big ball of destruction will actually just move with me. That was kind of a bad example. But like we're now level 702. I would get to second seed right now, but like I'm trying to make sure I use my 8 minutes of 2 times XP left since we don't have a lot. So yeah, I'll be back in like 8 minutes and hopefully I can get every ability by the time the 8 minutes is done. Okay, we are now done with the 2 times XP and we now have the final ability, Astro Crash. Let's now go over here to my main account and let's now get to second sea. Where is my main? Right up here, I believe, right up here. So to get to second sea, we first need to go to prison and then talk to the military detective right over here, and then he's gonna yap about something and we now have the key. Let's now go back to my main account. Now after that, we need to go to prison and fight the final boss of second sea. Okay, let's now open this and we can now fight Aikinu. I believe that's his name. So let's just test out the final ability, Astro Crash. Let's see this. I don't know what that did. My ear just exploded also. Oh, what is it? What? I think I know what it does for no specific reason. And this whole bottom is straight up cooked. So let me just defeat the boss really quick. Another Astro Crash, might as well. Nope, I lied. Let me just go over here and then use Astro Crash. Nope, I lied. Never mind. The whole biome just switched. So let's not go back and actually defeat the boss. Never mind. He straight up healed himself. Oh my god. Okay, I'm kind of getting cooked by the boss. Mainly because I want to use Astro Crash, but like it's fine. Let's now quickly defeat the boss. Where is he? Right over here. And he is now dead. We can now finish this. Let's now go. Wait, what is he saying? Dragon Emperor? This is the first time I ever seen this or ever read this. A lot of yappage, but like anyways, let's now go back to my main account. But first I want to use Astro Crash again. So first let me just fly. And now use Astro Crash. Let's see this. Oh my. Bro. God dang. Oh, your main account, are you fine? Please don't tell me you're dead. Okay, he's not dead. Good. Like anyways, let's now go to Middletown. And we can now go over here on the back to talk to the experienced captain, right? Yep, experienced captain. And we are now in second sea. Never mind, I lied. I need to wait for combat. Okay, now we are now in second sea. This took me, let's see this, around 5 hours just to get here, which is not it. But like, yeah, we are now done. That's all for this video, guys. I need to go to bed before it's too late. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.